Welcome to Reduce Your Stress with Tim Ringgold. I'm a board-certified music therapist, author, and expert on how to use music to relieve stress fast. This podcast is sponsored by McConnell Music Therapy Services, Inc., where they believe in the power of music to transform people and communities. Based in Northern California, their board-certified music therapists support people of all ages and abilities within hospitals, schools, corporations, and communities using music experience to connect, express, and de-stress. Visit them at mcconnellmts.com or their Facebook page, McConnell Music Therapy. This episode of Reduce Your Stress with Tim Ringgold is also sponsored by Dr. Nisi, trainer and certifier of master and executive coaches, because she believes every person, every relationship, every business, and your finances should be extraordinary. Find out more about Dr. Nisi Moore and the Life Coaching Institute at www.drnisi.com. That's DRNEECIE.com. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Reduce Your Stress with Tim Ringgold. It's so great to be with you. I'm so glad you're here. And I just got to start out once again with a big, giant, heartfelt thank you to everybody who's left a review and a rating. If you haven't yet, would you take just a moment and leave a comment, particularly on how you are using the podcast to help you through this crazy time? Your reviews help me stay motivated because I'll be honest, when I'm making these tracks, I get giddy with delight when I hear them, and I just let them wash over my eardrums. It's like watching a great movie or a great show. You want to talk about it with someone else who saw it too, right? Because when they share it, it increases your own enjoyment of it. And that's really what reading your reviews is like for me. All right, so on to the music. The title to this song is The Next Step, and that in and of itself is an antidote for stress. It's easy to get overwhelmed with everything that's happening in our world at the moment. So many implications and what ifs. I've found in my own recovery journey to really scale down my thinking to what we call in recovery as the next indicated step, or the next right thing. Thinking small can help us see where to be in action in the next moment. And often that single step doesn't look as daunting as the whole mountain, so to speak. So, sit back, relax, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks so much for checking out this episode of Reduce Your Stress with Tim Ringgold. I've got a couple of resources for you, which you can find in the show notes or you can listen to right here. So check it out. If you enjoy the sound of my voice and you enjoy the sound of my guitar, imagine them put together. Go to sonicrecovery.com and take your very own relaxation vacation, where I take you out of the stress of the present moment and back in time to a time when you felt happy, healthy, safe, and sober, and then walk you through that memory so you can bring back those feelings into the challenges you're facing today. So go check that out. It's at sonicrecovery.com. If you're a healthcare worker in recovery, check out the Music in Recovery Self-Care Guide for healthcare professionals that I created just for you. That's at hcp.sonicrecovery.com. And if you're a healthcare worker and you'd like more information about how to help your patients use music, you can check out the Music Medicine Guide that I created just for you at musicmedicineguide.com. Lastly, if you enjoyed the pod and you haven't done it yet, would you just take a minute to rate and review it? It really only takes about 60 seconds, believe it or not, and it would go a long way to help us make more people know just how good this pod is, particularly for healthcare workers and their stress. Thanks again. See you next time.